So welcome everybody, and let's get going here. Let me just do all my thing here. So let me just introduce myself for those that are new to the channel. This is Monica Ghiberti with Stampin' with Monica, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Stafford, Virginia. And I am a demonstrator because I'm demonstrating and I'm showing you and teaching classes. But first and foremost, I am a happy discount shopper because I truly enjoy shopping for Stampin' Up product at a discount. Okay, so don't let the name fool you. Okay, I'm just a demonstrator because I'm demonstrating. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you know exactly what's going on right now. We have Sale-a-bration, and we have two brand new. This is the brand new catalog, mini catalog, and this is the Sale-a-bration brochure. And I'm gonna go directly into the back of this because right now this wonderful promotion, if you can and you will like, please don't let it go by because it's a wonderful promotion. So if you would like to receive, as I said, 20% discount, enjoy your crafting, enjoying the community with no pressure of doing anything that I am doing, well, this is your opportunity. We have a special until the end of February 29th, where if you decided to become a discount shopper and select up to $125 in product for only $99, you have the option to choose between receiving a glass mat that is it's called the Glass Mat Studio, that is a retail of $60, or you will just select up to $155 in products and pay only $99 plus tax, and that here in our area comes out to be a little bit less than $105. Okay, and you can add anything that you would like in your starter kit. If you have a long list, if you have a wish list that is at least $99, then this is your best way to go. Okay, and I'm stopping right here. If you have more questions, I'll be happy to answer any of them. Okay, tonight is my class, and I've decided to use the Bee My Valentine Bundle. It has a stamp set that is called photopolymer because it's see-through. Okay, you can see through. And it is a bundle because it coordinates with a punch, and when you purchase it together you save 10% on both of them. So that's the best way of getting your product. Okay, so let me just show you where this is and then tell you what I'm pairing my designs with. So this is the suite that I'm going to use for my stamp camp. So I'm going to use this paper, I'm going to use the ribbon, the embellishments, the boxes to create cards and 3D projects, and also a sampler. But the stamp set is this. How cute is this? It's simple to work with and very cute. Okay, but tonight I'm now using these products with it. I'm using something different, and they are in the Sale-a-bration brochure. So I paired it with the Most Adored 12x12 designer series paper. So 12x12 means that is this big. Okay, and you have this pack is has 12 sheets, and you have 6 different designs, double-sided, 2 of each, for a total of 12 sheets. And this you can get it for free with a purchase of $50 or more. And these are the patterns. So let me go on just the regular side. Okay, these are the patterns like such, and they are in red and pink, and this is Flirty Flamingo or Petal Pink and red. But when you flip it, this is what you have. It's all gold, and this is beautiful because you can even color them. Okay, you can use the blend, our stamping blends, or any other form of coloring, any tool. But as you can see, it has a little bit of a gold embossed there. This is a fun background that you can color as well with ink blends, sponges, and such. This is the other pattern. This has all the hearts, and this is emboss resist. So you apply the basically you apply all of the ink, and then only the white will keep the ink, the rest will still show in gold. And this is the other one. Okay, and as an alternate stamp set, I'm using the Heartfelt Hellos. That is another option that you can get for free with a minimum $50 purchase, meaning before shipping and tax. And this is another all occasion stamp set. This time this is a red rubber or cling. As you can see, they both stamp beautifully. And so this is Father's Day, Valentine's, a generic hello, enjoy your day, could be a birthday, could be any kind of occasion, Mother's Day, and Easter. Okay, so that's what I decided to pair with. How can you get my class for free, or the supplies shipped or picked up, whatever, depending on where you're located, with a minimum of 40. So you have your order will have to be over $40 before shipping and tax, and will receive the supplies to recreate 6 of the projects. So basically 2 of each. I'm designing 3. If your order is at $50 or more, then you can shop from this. Okay, and get my offering. And if your order is over $60, then you will receive all of the above plus a free embellishments. And tonight, you will pick. We will decide which of the 2 embellishments I will be offering, and I will write it down here so I won't forget. Okay, between what. Okie dokie. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about and remind you about is the paper pumpkin. Paper pumpkin, and why am I reminding you of this? Because paper pumpkin can be a monthly subscription of crafting, and I'm going to show you what I'm. So basically, it is a box that comes. It's like the HelloFresh, okay? I mentioned it more than once, but it's for crafting. So everything that you need is inside this box, and this is the January 2024 that I have not opened up yet. You get everything that you need to create cards. Okay, so for the January, you will make 8 cards, to design 4 of each. You don't need anything else but what it's in here. Okay, so that's a beautiful and a very inexpensive way of starting your crafting. Okay, you can also decided to do prepaid subscription for 3, 6, or 12 months, and then that's why I'm reminding everybody that if you do the prepaid subscription during Sale-a-bration, you also get, if you start with the 3 months, you also get to choose at least one of the items at $50. Obviously, the longer the subscription goes, the higher the value, and you can choose more than one. Okay, so it's a win-win situation. So right now, this is the Jan is the lavender. Right now, the registration is open for the springtime. So basically, you can see from the box, I don't have it because it's not going to come until after the 10th of February, because that's the deadline for this month. And it's all about Easter. You will make 9 projects, 3 of each, of 3 designs that will have cards, envelopes, and gift boxes. Okay, and then you have March and such and such. Okay, if you want more information, let me know. Okay, so thank you, Erin. January, you're talking about 8 design, make 8 cards. Oh, 8 cards for each of 2 designs, and then 4 bonus tags. Phew. I gotta open it and do it then. Okay, let's start with my projects, okay? This is the host code, if you can see it, that will qualify. If you place a qualifying order, please use the host code, because that is the only way that I know that you will like to receive the supplies to recreate the cards for tonight, okay? Let's start. First of all, let me talk about the punch. The punch, yes, coordinates with the images in the stamp set to create a bumblebee, but also they can stand alone. 2 hearts and this is what, a conversation bubble. So there you go. So this is also a very versatile stamp set. Not stamp set, but punch. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna start with the easy, easy. What I think is the simple, but has a little bit of a technique, okay? So pay attention, pay attention. Okay, supplies that you will get if you qualify for the cards. Obviously, I'm showing you 1, but you will receive the supplies to make 2 of them, plus the envelopes, okay? So we're starting with, you will have your card base. Let me move this one up here so it's out of the way for me, but you can still see it there. Okay, a card base, it's already cut and scored, okay? And I'm gonna grab my bone folder. This is the card base, set it aside. Then you will get a sheet of Pool Party that I already embossed with these dies. They are the Stitched with Whimsy dies. They are in the annual catalog. They're fun, and I used this one because this one will basically do the stitching all on the card base, okay? Then you have the insert. You have this strip of cardstock. This is crumb cake that I already embossed for you. Scrap for Stamp and Punch your bumble or your bee, and this is the designer series paper that I'm using. Then you will get a piece of vellum where you're gonna stamp on, and I used a Memento. This is the black, but because this is water-based, it will take a little bit to dry, or you can use the heat tool and heat set it so it will not smudge. Ask me how I know. And then you will have a punch out from the oh boy, what's the name of this it was punch. It's right here in the back of this catalog, and the name is Heartfelt Hexagon Bundle Punch. Okay, it's $22 and it's part of a bundle, and that's what we're going to use to do the technique. Okay, so I'm going to start with this because if I mess it up, then I can redo it or just go with whatever I have already prepped for you. Okay, so here we go. I'm using real red for my card. That's the only, and then we're gonna go with obviously this is Daffodil Delight and Memento. Okay, these are the 3 colors for my card. Okay, the first one that we're gonna do is this. We're gonna grab real red, and we're gonna grab the sentiment from the free stamp set that you can get for free. That will be Enjoy Your Day. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna stamp in the middle, hopefully straight. Okay, there you go. Now we are going to do a little bit of a trick. Let's see if it works. So we're gonna grab our label and we're gonna do this. Everybody has sticky notes at home, right? you're gonna grab this and put it down here. And we are basically, I am lining up to the edges there. I'm modifying the, not the shape, but the size of this. Let's see if this works. Okay. So this is how much I took off. And then we're gonna do this. And this time we're gonna go in. How did I do it? Like that, because I need to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go in, okay, always making sure that the edges are there, and punch. So now you have a smaller tag, and let me see, I'm gonna show you what the original size was. Let me grab one that I cut. So this is the size and this is the size. So you could even layer the two of them, okay? Easy peasy, right? Okay. So that's what I'm using for my label. Now let's start putting this one together. So this is your little tip on how to create a different size label. Now let's get going. So I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna do this part first because then we're gonna focus on the stamping. So I am putting this one down, okay, on my card front. Okay, all of them are peeled off, and off we go. So this is like that. Then I'm taking this, and it's very simple. So this goes the length, and this is the embossing that you have on this, okay? And the embossing folder that I am using, it's in the annual catalog, and it's called Exposed Brick 3D Embossing Folder, right here. See the patterns? There. Okay, so let's put adhesive down. Simple and easy. I want this on this side. Okay, done. Then I'm taking these. So this is the same pattern. Okay, so I'm gonna go with let's see if I did it correctly. Yes. So this one, I'm gonna put down my strips like such. So the first one is up on dimensionals. Then this one is with adhesive. Okay. And then we have the hearts. We're going to put on dimensionals. Basically, it's a way of showing all the different patterns. And then we're going to go flat here. Okay. And then dimensional on this one. So this is pretty simple. Okay, easy peasy, nice and easy. Okay. And we're gonna go like so. Or maybe you can do however you want it to. Okay, so this is that, simple and easy. Now we're going to put this one down, and then all the stamping that I need to do for the bee, I'm gonna do it all at once. So now that I have my label and I know already where I'm going with my label, I'm gonna grab, so tonight I'm using the Simply Elegant trim that has silver and gold, and I'm also featuring this new set of gems. These are called iridescent foil gems. These are in the annual catalog, and these are in the new mini. So which one of the two, you'll tell me at the end of the when I'm done with the cards, and tell me which one of the two I should offer as my free embellishment with a qualifying order tonight. Okay, so my snips, as you can see, I'm pretty simple when I do my bows. I'm taking my dimensional. I'm going to put this one down like so and stick it down. So it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. And then I'm putting my label like such. And my label, look, there's a sticky note in the back. And now I'm just going to put one here and one there, because we have one in the middle, right? I'm gonna peel off this. So this is a way of saving on your dimensionals, but you know that I use them quite often. Okay, so this is the front. This could be just a very simple, easy peasy card, right? Stop right there. We have, you know, layers, we have embellishments. We could stop right here, but no, we're gonna go with a little bit more. Okay, first let me grab this and stamp the inside. For this, we're just gonna use red. Okay, and in the stamp set for the Be My Valentine, there's a heart. Okay, and this heart, it's already mounted, and it's right in front of me, if I can find it, right here. So I'm going to ink it in. Whoa, that's juicy, might say. Oh no, this is the wrong card. Sorry. Forget. This is not the what I decided to do in the inside. Let me grab my chamois. This is something else. Okay, let's work on our bee. Okay, I need, just to make sure, and then don't forget that I need to show you samples, okay? So I'm using a foam mat. If I had the glass mat, I would not need to use a foam mat, because that's another plus feature about that. Okay, so I'm grabbing the stamp to create, these are the stamps to create my bee. These two. This is the body, and well, this is the whatever, the stinger, and that is the other one. Whoops. Okay, so now let's ink this one. Well, hopefully. I'm gonna huff and puff on it. Okay. Then the way I like to do it, because it's easier for me, I discovered that this was easy. Instead of going sideways, I'm going top and bottom. Now, here we go. Can you see what I'm doing? So now I'm going, hopefully, to center my voila. This is somewhat okay, not perfect. I don't like it. I don't. And so we're gonna flip it. One thing that that I need to remind you, if you're stamping multiple body after you stamp on the memento, you want to clean your stamp, okay? Because I noticed that there's a little bit of a residue of the, you know, ink left from the black, and so it transfers, okay? And I like to stamp in black first, I mean this part first, and then do the other one. So I cleaned mine, and now I need to stay a little bit on top of things here, and off I go. Yeah, way better. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and punch it using the coordinating punch. That would be this. Okay. And I'll do the best in punching it out. It will not be perfect. It will have a bit of white around it. I can't see much because of the lights. Okay, it is what it is. Off I go. Made my decision. So that is that. Now that I have punched it and I know which way, because this can go up this way, can go this way, then I can stamp my face. And there's different faces that you can put right here, this one, and that one. And I am going to go with the winky one. Let me find it. Where's the winky one? Because they're so tiny, see? And I'm going to grab my black, and my winky is going to be right there. Okay. Then I already, as I said, stamped and punched these, whatchamacallit, wings on vellum. And I'm going to go ahead and glue it down here. And I'm just going to go and use a dimensionals because I don't want to do it twice. Okay. There. And if you don't like it, you can lift this and reposition it. Voila. And then another one there. Okay, so 1 and 2, and this little fella is gonna go right here. I can even put it down up here. Okay, so my card front is finished when I put my embellishments. And then we're gonna go and work on the inside. Embellishments, we're gonna use these little ones. Okay. And they have 2 sizes. So this is the large. And then I'm gonna go with a small right here. And then another large up there. Down here. Okay, so this is my front. Now let's work on the inside. And for the inside, we're gonna go and do another bee. This time we're not punching it out. We're just stamping it straight on the inside here. Find dimensionals everywhere. This one is flying up here. Okay, now let me clean this stamp right here, because remember I told you that it might still have some of the black that I picked up while I was stamping over. So that's a little tip for you. And this oval right here, and I'm sure there's going to be other ways to use this oval. And voila, there. And now I'm using the other face. That is the smiley face. Like such. Okay, and this one is going to be different from the one that I designed, and I'm going to show you why. And I'm going to grab these. And I'm going to tell you why it's different. So this will have partial wings, but that's okay. Ooh, look! Okay, so it's different from what I designed because the face, I made it facing me, but I should have stamped it this way if I wanted to go that way. Do you see what I'm saying? So let me just put this one in the card and show you both cards. Okay. I have sticky notes all over. Okay, so this is what I did now, and this was mine. That you see, first of all, you can see a little bit of the halo from the ink that I stamped because I didn't wash it. Okay, so that's, but the difference is that here you don't get any. Okay, so these are the cards. Card number 1. Okay, so does it look Valentine-y to you, or just a happy birthday card? Okay, I hope, because my intent was not to do any, there's only one that because of the sentiment in the stamp set, but everything else should not be Valentine-y. Okay, the second one I think is stinking cute, but you will decide that. And these are the pieces. So a card base, and this is crushed curry. It's one of the yellow that we have. Okay. It could be a birthday for somebody that has a birthday in February. Okay, and then we have a second layer that will go on top. We have the insert. We have Pool Party Square. We have the designer series paper. You could choose to use this way or the other way. I'm going with this one. And then you have these pieces where I'm gonna show you what to do. You'll have these. You'll have this for a bee and this label. Okay. So let me start with this part, and we're gonna get color and color. So I'm using crushed curry and the honey hive, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know how you call these. English is not my first language. You know that, right? And I'm gonna go down like so here, and I'm gonna basically stamp all over. Okay. Let me see if I like this one better. Okay. Good. That's it. I like it this way. So this one, I can put it away for now. Honeycombs. Thank you, Sandy. Okay. Here we are. So we can grab this and we can put this one on. No, we're going to wait because I did something. Okay, we're going to grab your pool party, and guess what? I could not do a card without doing this technique, right? It might be boring, but I love this roughing the edges. Okay, give her a little bit of a texture. And then we're gonna grab dimensionals. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Are you all with me? Okay, so now this is gonna go like such. Okay, then we're gonna grab our designer series paper, and as I said, I'm going this way, but just because of the sentiment that I'm using. Otherwise, you could have just flipped it on the other side, okay? So you have an option whenever you get to make your own. And this is like this, crooked, as you know. So now we're gonna grab this and look at what I thought. You know, I don't know what I was thinking, but this is what I came up with. Okay, so I'm breaking it down a bit. So I'm gonna do this and this. I'm gonna pull a bit. Okay, now this is not gonna stick well, so I'm gonna just do that. And I think I'm straight, right? Yes, I am. And I'm gonna cut that and secure it, because while I was making the card, these will come undone. Okay, done. And I did a boo-boo, but I can lift this. Shh, because it's not already. If you do it almost immediately, it will come up, but if you do it after a while, it's going to be a problem. So what I'm doing is actually this. Just because, I don't know. Okay, surgery. And this one is going to come down like that. I could save and not put any adhesive there, but it helps me for a little bit while I do that. Okay? And then I'm going to add another layer because I pulled it up. And now I can do this. Okay. Ooh. And now I am ready to put my card on my card base. That came off. Okay, so this we can do right away. I mean now, not right away. Okay, and this goes like such. Okay, are we with me? This is where we are so far, down here. Can you see? There. Then I am going to take this label. If you don't own these, you should. And these come, this set is wonderful to die cut. I realized that I'm missing a large one. Oh yeah, because I'm working with something else. Thoughtful Expression dies. I showed you these last time. They're a must-have. Just for these. Must-have. Okay, and you find them in the mini catalog right here in the Poetic Expressions suite. And by the way, this would be featured in, if not next month, for Crafty Club the following month, but I think I'm going toward this. We'll see. Okay, because I already have cards designed. Okay, so that is this, a wonderful set. Okay, so this goes down like such. Okay, simple and easy. Nothing to think about too much. That would be cute on the large layer piece with the honeycomb. Debbie, you're tagging Kelly? She's on vacation right now. Okay, so this is going like so. This one is, we're gonna wait because we're gonna stamp on this. And I can just do it now. And the stamp set has these little antennas for the bee that you can stamp and cut out, punch out. You all know this with this little heart. But right now, I'm just going to stamp it straight on the paper. And I am using these and stamping them like that. okay? So you stamp your, there. Now, let's stamp the label, and the label will have the stamp that says love you more. That's why I wanted all my hearts there. And for this one, just because, oh no, I don't need this because it's red rubber. Duh. Sorry, ladies. It's red rubber, so we don't need the, holy moly, I'm so sorry. I don't know how. Oh, that's okay. No worries. I was just saying, she's on vacation right now. She's probably not even checking things out. Okay, let's stamp this. But that'd be nice if she can come and join us, right? Okay, so let's see if I can do this. And stamp somewhat straight. If not, there you go. We have it. That's the label. And at this point, this label, I can even put it down here. Okay? Like such. And to do that, I'm going to use my mini dimensionals because I wanted to go across. And just because I love my mini dimensionals. Okay? Let's peel them up like such. Okay, and this we're gonna go down here. Voila. Okay, so the skeleton of the card is done. Now I can even put this one down because I already stamped on it, so no need to worry about in this, but then wait and see what we're going to do. Okay, so now let's see, and the inside of the card, it's for this one that I'm going to use the heart stamp with real red. Okay, so I'm going to ink. Woo, that's really juicy. Okay, so we are, but I want this because it's photopolymer. Okay, and without re-inking, we're gonna go like such. Okay, there you go. Put this right away, and now I can glue this one into the inside of the card because it's already done, right? Now let's work on the bee. This is a Valentine card, or just a nice sentiment or a nice card for somebody. Let me bring this one back. We're gonna go and do our bee, and we're gonna repeat quickly. Okay, and then I'm gonna go this way. Voila. Clean my body. Exactly, nice anniversary. Yes. And then I'm gonna grab, this is Daffodil Delight. I have covers there all over. And let's stamp it again. And making sure that all the edges touch. Off I go. Okay, let's make it go. Then, in this case, I think I did it with the, did I do it with the daffodil or with, let me see something. I think I did with the matching color. We'll see. If not, there's more paper. Actually, we're not going to use Daffodil Delight. Whoop. We're going to use crushed curry because it matches the color of the cardstock. Okay. Let me ink it well. Let's see. I think we did with this. I think. I can see, at least I can see it better. I tried to stamp the yellow first and then the memento, but it's easier for me to look at something that is dark and go with a lighter, just a lighter color. Just it's just me. Okay, so I tried it both ways. This is the way that it works best for me. Okay, now I'm gonna do this cute face. Okay, and then now I'm gonna punch it out. Okay, same as before. There. And now we are grabbing, you should have a piece like this. So we should have this, and on this we're gonna stamp wings. Okay. Woo! Look at this. I have dimensionals, covers all over the place. So one wing, two wings. Okay. And then I'm done. Let me cover this. Let me grab the punch. Let me punch these wings out. Like so. Better like this. One, and then the other one. Okay, and then while I have my punch, I'm gonna punch out one heart like that, and another heart right there, and I think I'm done. Okay, so now I am going to grab my bone folder, do this. Okay, and this, I'm gonna grab a little bit of adhesive there and there, put these wings together. There's a correct way. There's a right and a wrong side, okay? So make sure that they do match, because there's a, okay, so it's not symmetric. Is that how you say it? I love how the wings and antenna punch pieces can be hearts too. Exactly. That's what I was saying, that this is a very versatile punch to have, if nothing else. Okay, we're almost done with this card. Okie dokie. So now, this is what we're gonna do here. Okay, and as I did before, I'm just gonna use a dimensional, if I can find them, right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this right there. Voila. And this is gonna go on here. And just to make sure, we're gonna grab two more to make it all even. Is this cute or what? Okay. This is gonna go like so. And then, we don't have to stamp anything. We're gonna grab the punch. We're gonna grab some scrap and punch small hearts. And I punched too many, but I'm gonna use them for the next card. And we're gonna grab actually this one is gonna be a tad different. So this one is gonna go right there in the middle. And because this is kind of a not as full as hearts, that we're gonna grab and put some hearts in there, and we're gonna do this. Okay, I could have stamped them, but no, we're gonna put some there and another one. Okay, there. Okie dokie. And then we're gonna finish it with the embellishments. What a mess. I am a very messy crafter. What do you think? Maybe this, I'm gonna move it like such. Exactly. And then we're gonna just sprinkle these. One large, one and two small right there, and another small. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 down here. Okay, what do you think? This is a Valentine's card. Okay. Oh no, I'm not done. Ooh, I'm not done. This is too plain, you know. It's not Monica style without a bow. Correct? Right? Without a bow, it's not a finished card. And you will see the difference between this and then you'll tell me if you agree with me or not. Hello, ladies. Hello, everybody that is just popping on. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I think this does it. It's completed. Now I can tell that this card is done. Okay, it is done. So this is what I did now, and this is my original. And the difference is that this part of the paper had more hearts, so that's why I added extra hearts in there. Okay, whoops. There we go. And then let's go with number 3. Let's clean up here. Make a little bit of them. And these are the supplies. And these colors are similar to the colors that I used for one card for my catalog kickoff. And you will see it. I love this fold. And we're going to go ahead and put this one together for you. So you have the card base insert. This is a piece of cardstock crumb cake that I embossed with the quadrifoil. Is that how you pronounce it? Right there. You have a strip of Flurry Flamingo. You have white to stamp on and a layer of basic black, and this is the designer series paper that we're gonna work on. Oh, that I chose. Okay, the first thing that I'm gonna do, first of all, let me grab my sample right here so I know what I'm doing. I think this is the cutest, but you be the judge. So for this one, I'm gonna flip this. Actually, this is how I do it better. So basically, this is what we're doing. We're closing. You see, I just put a little bit of adhesive on here, okay? And then I am putting this one down because I want to hide the seam. Okie dokie. Are we good? Good, good, good. Yes, pretty straight. Pull it. I think it's straight. Okay. Now we're gonna work on this part. We're gonna take our design series paper. This one is gonna go like so. Okay. Like such. And then we're going to take this pattern and put it down. And I'm going to tuck it underneath a bit. Make it go straight, and voila. Okie dokie. This part is done. Now, let me just do the punching that I need hearts. Let me put these hearts. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2. Where's the other one? Whoops! Look at where it went. There. Nope, not this one. I need another one because I didn't punch it out all the way. Okay. Because for this card, we're not going to punch out the beam. We're going to stamp on here. And we're going to go with the colors for, we're going to use Daffodil Delight. We're going to use Memento, if I can find it. Memento, right here. And then we're going to use Flirty Flamingo and Rio Red. So these are the 4 colors that I'm using. Move everything away, out of the way. Okay? So we're going to go like this. Now, the first thing that I did, I think, because, you know, I'm old, so I forget things. Oh, I did my body first. So let's do the body of our bee. Okay. And this body is gonna go, let me see. Yeah, somewhat right here. It will not be exactly like the original, but that's okay. Okay, and I'm working with 1 bee at a time for now. I'm gonna do this because we're gonna stamp 2 bees, and then you will see. This is hearts. The red dotted, it's hearts. Okay, so now let me go with Daffodil Delight. Okay, and for this card, we're going to do some masking. Okay. And then, while I'm here, now I can see where one body is. I can do the other one. And I can be there. Okay, so this part is done. I'm gonna clean one more here, and then I want a lot of color, and I'm gonna do this. See how it's easier for me. I can center. Sorry if I moved that, kind of. Okay, so now we're gonna grab our wings, and we're gonna grab Flirty Flamingo. Okay, and we're gonna go there. And we're gonna go there. This one is short. They're gonna overlap. I'm gonna make it go like such. And this one, oops, is gonna go like such. Okay? They're touching wings. I need that. I'm gonna grab my heart. And now watch. So I am going to grab either, you can grab, what's the name of it? A sticky note or something, or I'm gonna grab a piece of a masking a bit, and I'm just gonna cover the body right there. I'm gonna grab my heart. I'm gonna stamp it off, right? And then I'm gonna stamp it on here. Okay, I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna do the same for all the other ones. Okay, stamp off, stamp, remove. We also have our masking tape. I couldn't find mine, so I'm using this. We're gonna put this one down like such. Stamp, stamp off. Stamp. And last one. Okay. Ink. Stamp off. And stamp. Voila. Okay. Got it? Okay. Now we're gonna do our antennas, if I can find them, because I didn't punch out my antennas. Tonight I decided that these antennas were just going to be stamped. Okay, then grab a face. I'm gonna do the cute face up here. And then a smiley face down here. Okay, I think I'm done. No, I'm not done stamping. So this is the front. Let me finish the front, and then we're going to stamp the inside, because the inside is cute as well. Ugh. Oh, hopefully this will get covered. Yes, it will get covered. Okay, let's work on this. We're going to put this one down on dimensionals. You see my smudge there? We're gonna cover it. Okay. And if you don't like, you know, whatchamacallit, sideways, you can always put it straight down. Okay. And 1, 2, and this one needs a little bit of adhesive. I'm sure that other stampers are cleaner than me. I'm a mess. Mess, mess, mess. Okay. And we're almost done with the card. Okay. Then, what do we have? We have this little piece where we're going to stamp our sentiment, and this is going to be fun. We're going to grab the sentiment that says hello from here. So we used enjoy, love you more, and hello. I'm going to grab red. And hopefully I'll be able to stamp it down here. I think I should fit. Voila. Obviously, you'll have a bigger piece for you to stamp on. Okay, then let me finish this part. We're going to grab our this, our gold, because we're going to play matchy matchy. I'm not going to do a bow because the knot down here is going to be too bulky. I'm going to do this just because. Okay, but I'm going to put 2 dimensionals. Let me see first if I need to trim this one. No, we're good. Okay. Should I put a mini dimensional there? Hopefully it's not going to be too bulky. No. And off we go and put this one down. So the boo-boo that is under there, nobody knows. Okay, now let's grab this card. So this is how it goes, okay? This is going to go up here. You following me? So we're going to put adhesive or liquid glue down here. Just a little bit. Okay, because we don't want anything to ooze out. This is not the right one. This is the new one. Okay. And then we're going to grab this. Making sure. Center this. Okay. And then let's find our hearts. By now they have traveled. 1. I know I put them somewhere, but of course, oh, the patience. And if I can find them, you know what? I'm going to just punch them out because I don't want to waste my time looking for them since I have a bunch of scraps. Okay. And we're almost done. I'm going to stamp the inside, and I think the inside is as cute as the outside. This is going to go like so. This is going to go like so. Ding, ding. And I'm going to put down here. No, there. This is going to be... No, I like it down here. Okay, that done. I'm gonna finish the front with the embellishments and then stamp the inside, and then we are done. Now, if we only could find my embellishments, I, at this point, want to cry. If you see the embellishment, oh, I saw them. And this one is pretty wild. It doesn't want to stay. So I'm going to just shove it in there. Because at the end, you need to decide which of the embellishments I'm going to offer. So we're going to go with... This is going to be a little bit different. 1 large, 1 small, because, you know, why not? And another one right there. Okay, so this is the front. Let's work on the inside. The inside is so cute. So I'm repeating because it says hello. We're going to do again the one that says enjoy your day. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? Voila. And then I'm gonna grab, let me see, this one, and this one. Okay, so the stamp set that has the little trail, flight, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna go and put it like such. And then at one point I had a small heart. Let me find it. And we're almost done. Voila. Okay. Then I'm going to put this one inside. So this one will open like this, and this goes down. Da, da, da. And we are done. So let me recap what we have done and what we have used tonight for this class. And then we're gonna go on and draw names for those that are still here that made comments. Okay. Erin, you know when I stamped these cards today. Okay, so this is card number 3. Let me, is this clean? No, I don't want red anywhere. Sorry, ladies, just a quick. So remember, you gotta be present to win. And let me move everything away because I'm gonna move myself there. Oops, sorry for the noise. Okie dokie. So tonight we used the bundle. We used the Be My Valentine Bundle. I am pretty sure that this has been so popular that almost everybody got this. If you did not get this one, get it, because it's so stinking cute. And you can make your bees different colors if you want to be creative, but just for the punch, hearts and conversation bubble. Okay, so this is what we used. But also we combined with the Heartfelt Hellos. So this is $38.50. You add, what is that? $38.50, $39. Yeah, a few bucks, and then $12.50, I think it is. $11.50 extra to get to you $50, and you can choose this stamp set. Or you can choose the pack of designer series paper, and this will go a long way, because if you don't want to use red and pink, you can use the gold and make these pattern the color that you would like by coloring it, right? Okay, so these are the cards. Card number 3. These are up for grab, whatever you want to say it. And this is card number 2. And this is card number 1. So let's hear which one is your favorite. If you have any favorite, you can write it down. I'm just curious. And then I am really appreciating everybody that are, with us tonight. So stick around if you want to get into the drawing. Make sure that you do a comment. And just as a repeat, in order to get the supplies to recreate these cards, you will need to place your order, qualifying order, by January 28th. That will be Sunday. This is the host code to use, MPBAUVGT, but as usual, I put it out in my description of the video, or also I will put it on my email that will go out tomorrow. So your order of over $40 in merchandise will get you the supplies to recreate these cards. Aren't they cute? Aren't they? I love this one, but I'm partial to, I don't know, all of them. So then if you reach $50, I just told you what you could do. And then if your order goes over $60, now is the time for you to vote. I'm offering either the Simply Elegant trim or the pack of the gems for free. So right now, put your votes, and then I'll decide which one I will offer with your order that is over $60. Okay, if you would like to vote and tell me. Okay, I see gems, trim. So far, trim wins because nobody else has voted. So make sure that you send your votes. Okay, gems, so 2 and 2. Gem is winning right now. No, trim again. Gems is winning. Okay, so I will offer the gems as my, I'm going to write it down here so I don't forget. The embellishment would be the gems. Okay, so that would be the gems. So as I said, you have your option. You could get just the card kit with the order over $40, but then why don't get to $50 and get extra from Stampin' Up? Okay, so that is it, ladies. Thank you so much for watching tonight. I hope I have inspired you to use the stamp set in a different ways and combining different stamps and paper that might not go together. And I hope you like the cards. Thank you for watching.